Excited to get back to work this week. Divisional game against the Raiders. Looking forward to this opportunity. Another opportunity to get better, get this thing going in the right direction. Get some guys back, get some guys healthy, and just get back to playing the game the way we know how to play it.
How much has your week changed not having to deal with the concussion protocol from last week to this?
Oh man, it allows me to really spend more time diving into the game plan. On a day like today, opposed to last week, I had to do some, different tests and things like that. So, it allows me to spend a little extra time that I might have spent, trying to clear protocol this week.
Teddy, you said after the game that you guys would kind of go back and look and then have some answers. When you look at the final 4 plays inside the 10-yard line, where do you think were some of the biggest missed opportunities that didn't allow you to get in the end zone?
Pittsburgh played good defense. You can't take that away from them. We gave ourselves a chance, and that's all you ever ask for. They just played good defense. We lost that game, but moving forward, we could just get back to doing, some of the little things right. Getting back to the basics, the fundamentals, the small things that help us become a good football team.
Teddy, you talked about getting those fast starts. Is that something that you guys can rep in practice at all, or get more energy in practice, or is that something you can't do until the game?
It starts in practice. Everything starts in practice. And, it starts in, the meeting rooms, when you enter the facility, just having that sense of urgency. So it'll definitely be, something we get going in practice. You can sense the urgency around here in meetings right now. So, it's definitely something we can practice.
Third downs have been an issue, but what do you think is contributing to those being third and longs and being behind schedule on first and second down?
Yeah, we just got to be better on first and second down. Have more efficient plays as a team. It's hard to, convert those third and longs in this league. Our teams are great. They have great pass rushers, different things. But we just got to be more efficient on first and second down.
Teddy, what has impressed you about his emergence this year, and how has being a former quarterback, you think, helped him settle in at wideout with Hinton?
Kendall, man, he's a guy, he's just quiet, man. He doesn't say much. He just comes to work every day and does everything that we ask of him. He might have to go in there and run 5 go routes in a row, and he won't complain. So he's a guy who's very selfless. I think everyone saw that last year when he had to go play quarterback against the Saints. And those are the type of guys we want on this team.
Teddy, how big of a role this week is you being a leader, or kind of like emotionally making sure that guys keep the faith here after a couple of losses?
Honestly, man, you understand and you learn, through experience that, things happen in this league, and it's a league that's full of ups and downs. And the past 2 weeks haven't gone our way, but as a guy who's been a part of teams that won a bunch of football games, lost some games, you just remind guys that you got to be the same guy every day, win or loss. You can't let that affect your attitude, your mindset, how you feel about your teammates. And then, the rest, we come up with the perfect game plans or the best game plans we can to put ourselves in position to win. But understand that, some things are still in our control. And every day that we come in this building, we just got to have the right mindset.
Teddy, losing.
Take more chances, too, if they ask that of you? Because you've only thrown the one pick that was over the last play of the game. But if it calls for more aggressiveness and more tempo or something to get this offense going?
I mean, it's whatever it takes. You watch us, we've been pushing the ball down the field earlier this year against the Jaguars. I think we threw a couple post routes to court. The Jets, we threw a couple goal balls. Late in the game against Pittsburgh, we hit court for a touchdown. So, man, it's however, the game is called. We just try to go out there and execute at a high level and, give ourselves a chance.
What do you expect from the Raiders this week in light of the chaos they've gone through with their head coach?
Man, just knowing Derek personally, Derek Carr, I know he's a guy who's going to rally those guys together. He's a great leader. He's a great man. And a lot of people respect him. I know I respect him. And I know he's a guy who's capable of, pulling his troops together and just, keeping them focused. So we just got to go out there and play the game we know how to play it. The way we know how to play it, make it about us.
Do you think that losing, take Judy, Hamler, and Alberto, losing that speed, has that impacted how defenses are playing you?
I mean, it may. I wish I could sit in those meetings of our opponents and their defensive staffs and see what their thoughts are. But teams are definitely playing us a certain way. But we're coming up with plans to attack the way that they're playing us, getting different guys involved, and we look to continue to do that moving forward.
Was that some of the third down issues? Do you think that's some of the third down issues?
It's a combination of things, but we want to make sure we get it fixed this week.
Did you and Derek, or how did y'all get to know each other? Pre-draft stuff? Or y'all?
Yeah, we came in together, and then when I got injured, he used to text me a lot, and I actually reached out to him early in my career because I admired the way he threw the deep ball and things like that. Just asked him, little tips and pointers. So we text a lot throughout the course of our career.
Teddy Patrick is starting to get a little bit of national attention. How much did you know about him before you got here, and what sort of player has he kind of proven himself to be to you?
And prior to coming here, I knew last year he made a bunch of plays last year for this team, and this year, man, he's honestly, man, been one of our best players. He's been consistent for us in the run game, pass game. He doesn't say much, so I'm glad that he's getting the attention that he deserves. He works extremely hard. He plays with a chip on his shoulder. You feel him when he's out there. And I'm pretty sure defenders feel him. When he's running routes at him, he's running with speed, aggression, that power. He catches the ball. He's trying to get small, make guys miss. So he's one of the guys, man, who's been playing some great football for us, and we hope that he can just keep it going.
Part of a quarterback is kind of talking with the receivers, those relationships, friendships. What do you tell Noah after a game like that? It looked like he was frustrated, didn't get targeted until the end of the game. What do you talk to Noah in a week like this?
Man, it's one of those things where it's like after a game, if you run a social media or you run to the internet and you look at, okay, what they're saying, you should get the ball more, or you look at the stat line and you see you didn't get the targets that you wanted, it's one of those things that can be like a cancer. And I think Noah has been great about just the way the game plans have been going, because in this league, man, any week a different guy can be the guy, and that's something that, we just continue to tell Noah, like, man, last week we needed him to chip in protection a little bit, to help out with the Steelers pass rush. This week he might get 12 targets. You never know how the league plays out, how each week play out. But hopefully, we're not running the social media and things like that to, hear what's being said, because, man, we believe in Noah. We know the type of player that he is and the type of player he can be. And at some point it's going to come down to, Noah winning a one-on-one to win a football game, Noah winning a one-on-one to convert a third down. So as long as he understands that, we value him, we appreciate him, man, everything's going the right direction for him.
Are you or have you ever been a guy that checks social media after the game?
Man, I get on social media just to post about my children's book, Little Bear Teddy. I haven't tweeted since the Miami Heat were in the finals in the bubble against the Lakers. Honestly, man, it's one of those deals where, it can't do anything for you, but, break you a lot of times in this profession, because, you got so many fantasy owners who want you to throw the ball to their guy, or who tell you how good you are, how bad you are. So, me, I'm a guy, man, I really stay away from it, unless I'm getting paid to post something like that. But no, it's one of those deals where I just really believe what's being told to me, in this facility, because in the end, that's the only noise that matters, is what's going on in between these walls and these meeting rooms.
Teddy, you've been around the league a little while. Do you think Gruden's emails were reflective of the thinking across the NFL, or was that an outlier, do you think?
And honestly, like, I've been hearing, a little chatter about what's going on, but because I don't get on social media and hear anything, I don't have cable at home or anything, so I don't really know what goes on in the real world sometimes. And this is a topic that I don't really, know much about. I've honestly been focused on just how we're going to try to beat the Raiders. So it's something that I can't even talk about because I'm not really familiar with what's going on.
No cable sounds crazy to me, but maybe that's just me. I don't know if I'm watching television. With Jerry and being the quarterback, are you constantly these 2 weeks kind of like, how close are you? Where is he at in kind of your mind? What have your conversations been with? Obviously, you want him to get back as quickly quickly as possible.
Yeah, last week I had to like warm up over there with the injured guys, and I told him, hey man, this isn't an extended stay for me. I'm here for a day. So you guys need to have that same mindset. But no, Jerry, man, he's a guy, man, who we value around here. But I've had those conversations with all of our guys who've gone down. This year. I'm constantly texting Chubb. I FaceTime KJ, fist pump Jerry. And just remind those guys, Josie, like, hey man, you guys still a part of this. And, believe it or not, you guys still, are making an impact around here, whether it's with the conversations that you're having with people, just a smile, your presence. So, of course, we love to have Jerry out there on the field. We can't wait till he get back, but, man, his health is, what's most important for him and his team.
Thanks, Teddy.